Today in the grain market, soybeans were lower. That favorable weather in Brazil and Argentina is weighing on futures. So we were down 20 cents. We got down to 12.07, not quite to the 12.03 low that we saw on Friday, but still the market is really kind of hanging towards the lows that we've seen in quite a while. The real question is, does that $12 mark hold? That's something to watch as we go forward. Option open interest added 6,200 to the call side, which is mostly on the $13 strike. So we see that fence is coming in, $12 on the low, $13 on the high. So that's why it's really important to watch to see if that $12 level actually hangs on. CVAL's at 16.7% on that soybeans. The oil is 27.4 and meal 24.2. Corn made a new low yet again. Those ample supplies and demand is slow, is continuing to keep that market, just leaking lower. We did have an 8-cent range today. We got down to 4.40. But the record shorts might be the saving grace for corn. If we ever get any kind of short covering or some buyback, we can see the market spike a little bit, but that just hasn't, kind of revealed itself just yet. We did add to the calls and puts, 2,000 to the calls, 1,200 to the put side on options, making the total 189 on calls, 137 on puts. So you're seeing that there is, some protection on the upside that the market keeps using, but, it remains to be seen if that's going to really have an effect on these on this March contract right now. CVAL is at 19% for corn. Wheat is steady today. That market uncertainty surrounding the war in Ukraine, the escalation actually in Ukraine is really impacting the market or traders, willingness to step in. They just seem to be unsure at this point right now. Today we had a range of 18 cents, but we're inside yesterday's range, so it seems like it was just consolidative and kind of moving sideways. We did get down to 577 3/4, and that's been really towards the low over the past number of weeks. We saw a little bit of a bounce, but it's important to note that the deferreds were a little bit lower as well. Option open interest still have a 2-to-1 ratio, and the CVAL is at 28.8%.